before you disassemble your pump from the motor, it's a good idea to mark the top with 2 marks. That way when you're putting it back together, you'll have everything turned in the right direction. We're going to be showing you how to change seals on a 1500 PSI 0.15 and a 0.030. Now to start, you want to make sure that you unplug your pump from the power source. Then you need to remove your hoses with this tool here, which can be purchased at Mistcooling.com. You push in on the tubing, push down on this outer ring here, and pull the hose out. Same thing over here on the outside of the pump. Pull this one out, and this one in the rear, pull it out also. If you don't have this tool, you can use a crescent wrench. Just adjust your crescent wrench a little bit bigger than the tubing and use the crescent wrench to push down. Then you'll need to remove this fitting on the outside of the pump. Remove this big hex nut. Then with an Allen wrench, remove these 4 screws. Make sure you don't lose your lock washers. Then pulling the pump forward a little bit. When it comes off of the bearing, then you can get this way out of the hole. Turn it over like this to expose these. Using the Allen wrench, remove all 6 of these screws. With those screws out, turn this upside down and remove this top. That way these stay in place. Pulling side to side. Take that out like that. This is your piston. Okay, when putting it back together, you want to start with your small washer. These are your 3 pieces you're going to have. Start with the skinny one, place it in first. Then you take the rubber washer, the rubber seal. There's a groove on one side, the other side is flat. Groove side goes down. Push that in. Then your thick neoprene washer goes on top of that. Once that's in, you want to install your flat washer on top of that. The grooved side facing out, like this. Goes back in here. Push in. Then you need to repeat the same process on the other side after taking a pair of pliers and pulling this piston out. Now, to reassemble this, I'm going to take both halves, put them back together. Like this. Moving these apart or pushing them together, whatever it takes to get to drop into place, like so. Then you put your 6 screws back into here. Long screw on the outside, shorter screws on the inside. Tighten all these up. Make sure they're all good and snug. Then you replace this back onto the bearing. You put your long 4 screws back in to the housing. Tighten them up. Make sure they're good and snug. And then you can reassemble it the rest of the way.